Let's start with your reading, Capricorn. Today, we are going to look into your main situation, your energy, your person's energy or external energy, and then we will see what you have coming your way that you might not know about right now. Let's start from your first message. Okay, you have got a super moon, and your first message is saying emotions are running high. And I can't help but feeling that this energy actually is not coming from you. This is someone who right now has very strong emotions when they think about you. There is a clear message here, a message that goes on the lines of, I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to hurt us and to destroy everything we had. There is something very heavy in a way, and someone is thinking about you with regret. Honestly, this could be you or the other person. It could be the both of you, honestly. But it's clear that someone is going through some sort of awakening. And, it might have even taken a long time to get here, but timing, honestly, in this case, doesn't really matter. They see now what they have lost. Doesn't mean that they're going to take action on it. We'll see. But their energy seems very, very strong. And we will try to understand why this message is coming up for you right now. So let's start with your reading, Capricorn. Let's see what this is all about. It's so interesting because I see you both wanting to start anew, wanting to forget about the past, wanting to forget about everything that potentially right now you feel out of control. But at the same time, down here, there is some sort of reunion, whether it is physical, verbal, emotional. There is something right here that will pull you back together, and we'll have to understand why. Now, the main energy for the reading, Capricorn, is the Seven of Swords, which is immediately telling us that there is a lot unsaid in this situation. With the Seven of Swords, someone is being deceitful. And in this case, they are deceiving themselves, trying to not look at things for what they really are, trying to overall neglect some sort of need that they have right now, the need to talk to the other person, the need to reach out. But nevertheless, here someone is actually doing some spying on the other person, trying to understand where the other person's state of mind is at this moment in time. So we will see what this will lead to eventually in the future. Now, as far as the main situation goes, we have justice right here in the middle of the reading. And clearly, someone, especially if they're coming in with regret, wants to bring some justice, some balance into a situation, potentially fix what was broken, what they broke, take accountability for their actions, and apologize. Right here, I see someone who's struggling to do this because it's not easy to do, especially when you realize that you hurt someone who you care about still today so much. It's hard to handle. And if you are on the other side and you were the person who instead got hurt, it's not easy for you either. But at the same time, here we see two people who, at a certain degree, for different reasons, are still struggling when it comes to this. And we'll have to clarify this card, this energy, to understand what else is happening in this situation that you might want to know about right now, and that it's going to help you understanding what's coming next. I also see this tower over here, which is very important because it's telling us that the situation is getting to a point where it's going to be forced to change. No matter what the lies are, no matter what the secrets are, everything is going to come up on the surface, and we see it here. Now, as far as you go, Capricorn, I have death rebirth. On your side, I see that you're just wanting to let go. You're wanting to let go of those type of energies that you cannot control, those energies that make you feel as though You are investing in people who do not deserve you. You are giving your love and your energy, your time to people who do not give it back to you, who do not appreciate it, at least at that moment in time. Right here, I see that in the past you might really have given your all to this person, but they came with a lot of burden, with a lot of drama. At that point, though, you didn't care much. There was something that was making you overlook all of that, and you were trying to pull them together even when you were falling apart. It's funny because when you look someone through the rose tinted glasses, all the red flags just look like flags. And then when you look back in the future, you're like, "Huh, I should have seen that." Now, as far as your person goes, again, very similar energy. They are trying. They are trying to move on. That's clear. With the Fool, right here, we see that someone really wants to feel ready to let go, feel ready to start anew, but they're not finding that beautiful energy that usually the Fool has, an energy that it's very light, it's very easy, wanting to really go out there and start all over, feeling the need for adventure. When it comes to start something new, they don't feel like they want to really do it, because it would be admitting to themselves that you're never coming back. And so there is a struggle here. I want to clarify this card to see what else you should know about this person. Your challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. And the challenge here is about investing and giving your time and attention only on those beginnings that are going to be long term. Keep your long term view in mind right now, Capricorn, because what you're about to do is going to impact your long cycle. This is an opportunity to do something, an opportunity to either explore a situation that maybe it's not over, or get closure, get answers. We will see what this is about when we clarify. As far as the energy coming towards you and you don't know it, there is a conversation. That's what the Two of Cups is. This is not just a regular conversation. This is a very powerful one. A conversation in which the two of you potentially will open up in ways you haven't done in a long while. Right here, you're discovering things about this person that you didn't know. And in a way, there is a lot of exchange and information and in feelings. Although I see you still being very cautious with your feelings, and you should. We'll see what this is going to be. Let me start by clarifying this Justice card to understand what else is happening in the situation that you should know about. The Fool, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Clearly someone wants to leave, someone wants to start all over, but wherever they go, they have this burden. And it doesn't matter where they go geographically, emotionally, they're still there, right next to you. And all they're thinking about is this Two of Cups over here that is coming up, which means that they're going to initiate it. This Fool person is going to initiate it. I have to say, this person seems to be someone who's always dealing with something, some inner issues, someone who maybe is overall having issues in their life as well, maybe with their family, with work. There's always something going on with this person, and not just because maybe that's what they're going through, but also because they have a tendency of focusing on the things that do not work out, focusing on the negatives, focusing on the darkness. And overall, I see that this person seems to be broken, And how can they ever love someone else properly? Coming from that state of mind, coming from a broken heart, potentially. What I see right here, let me clarify this Fool, because I'm getting messages from this person that they're pretty clear, but I want to make sure that I'm right. The World, the Devil, yes, exactly this. See, this person has seen when they were with you the amount of love that you were giving them, how much you actually were there for them, and they sabotaged the whole thing, because with this Devil, They didn't know how to handle the situation. They didn't know what to do with it because they don't know how to be loved. They potentially are still learning how to love themselves. And in a way, we all are. But this person right here clearly had some understanding to do, some learning to do. And right here, we're starting to see what they're going through. Judgment. What is judgment? Judgment is awakening. And that is the very first thing that I told you up here when we've seen that the first message, emotions are running high. Someone now understanding, why did I do what I did? You know, I never meant to really get to this situation, but I messed up. Taking accountability for their own actions, judgment and justice over here. But obviously, the next step for them is wanting to reconnect with the world, wanting to come towards you and tell you something that maybe you should know, regardless of what your reaction is going to be. Let me clarify this Ace of Pentacles up here in the challenge position. Death, Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. Clearly, you are going to hear things that potentially you have been wanting to hear at some point. With that Queen of Wands, you are at the center of the attention. You feel seen. You feel wanted. But at the same time, with Death, don't forget who you are. Okay? Don't forget what you're going through right now and what it is that you are looking for. Because if you just let this energy giving you that instant validation, gratification, it's good in the moment, but are you going to regret it later on? We'll have to see. But overall here, your challenge is not forgetting what you wanted before this energy comes in. Because it's going to be, you know, it's going to make you feel good and it's going to be intoxicating in a way. Because you're going to be like, oh, wow, now it's happening. What should I do? I knew what I wanted to do up to an hour ago and now I don't. Let's clarify this Two of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this is looking pretty good. I am not sure if this is actually happening with this person or away from this person. We'll have to see, but you're clearly going through a transformation. You are on the cusp of a life transformation. I see right here someone obviously coming in with a lot of emotional energy for you, saying things that they've been wanting to say for such a long time. And right now they're just coming out, just like a waterfall. You cannot stop it. It's just going for it. And they are not even recognizing themselves at this point. The ability that they have right now to express their emotions is not something that they usually have. And we see that they come in with all of it, with the emotions, with the love, with the passion, and with the stability, wanting to do this long term. So clearly we need to keep going right here because there is something that is meant to change your beliefs around the situation, around this person, and we have to see what this will lead to. So let's keep going with your reading, Capricorn. Let's see what this energy is going to be, but especially what the long-term potential is when it comes to this situation at this moment in time. Should you plan to look into this and to give this person maybe another chance? Or is this your time to get your closure and move towards what it is that you really want? Why is this coming up now? What else you should know about it? And also, what else is coming your way in the next few months that you should know about today? If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, Capricorn, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Capricorn. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is a very, very important one. This is a warning for you, Capricorn. With Temperance, we have a message that talks about, especially the Hangman over here, that talks about controlling your instincts with patience. which means that whatever is coming up, it's really going to impact you in ways that you were not anticipating. I know that for most of you, you can really think about this person and keep that level of control, or just knowing that there are things that you will never do with them ever again. You went through so much already. Why would you allow someone to put you through something very awful once again? You wouldn't. But the cards are all suggesting that when this comes in, it's going to create a big temptation for you. And it's going to be very important for you to have that foundation, that self-confidence established before this comes in. But also we see right here a transformation from the moon to the sun. All the things that were hidden up to that point now are coming up on the surface. And what are these things? What should you expect from this? So let's keep going by clarifying this incoming energy. Let's find out more details about it. We will see how it's bound to evolve and what you should do. Also, we will see what else is coming your way. Let me immediately clarify this temperance energy. The High Priestess with the Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands, and King of Wands. Expect fireworks, Capricorn. Expect something that will really put you in a position with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands over there of feeling good. Feeling good about yourself, and also realizing that you have predicted this moment. You have predicted this outcome. And right here, it's in front of you. What are you going to do with it? What should you do with it? First of all, what we